Hey everyone, welcome to day 2 of CC 6 Wild Scales. It's going to be an interesting daily today. Nonetheless, hope you guys have had pretty good success so far, and for those of you who've gotten the day 1 risk 18 or even higher, congrats. That said, we are on to the next daily, which means another daily challenge video, and for us to quickly talk about some of the rules. So let's go ahead and dive into that. Today's daily is taking place at Abandoned Plot, the newest map of the daily rotation, and it should be a somewhat interesting one. I don't think it's gonna seem too bad, but we'll see. That said, we do have our challenges today and one new one among the group here, so let's go ahead and dive into them, shall we? The first one, again, is our conflict group that we have. It is Buddy System. Buddy System is kind of the opposite of Lone Wolf from yesterday. Instead of not allowing you to deploy operators adjacent to each other, this one forces you to do exactly that. Which particular tier of Buddy System you pick up will determine what tiles you are allowed to deploy on. Now, the first deployment is wherever you feel like putting it. You don't have to worry about restrictions until afterwards. After that, depending on the tier, the tiles adjacent to that particular operator are now available for deployment. If you pick up Buddy System 1, you can work with all adjacent 8 tiles, which gives a lot of options to work with. If you pick up Buddy System Tier 2 though, you only have the adjacent 4, the northeast, south, and west tiles specifically. It's a lot tougher, and can be very intense. Now there are some particular rules that I do want to make sure that are known here. You are more than welcome to deploy your operator, deploy another one adjacent to it, and then break the chain by retreating the first operator you deployed. This is a very interesting way to get setups to work, and this allows you to take advantage of fast redeploys. Another, once again, very important exception is that drones and summons are not operators, meaning that they do not have to abide by these particular rules. At the same time, though, you cannot use the drones and summons to extend your particular deployment range. You can't deploy off of them. It is both a blessing and a curse in this particular situation. Up next is another one of our older contracts called High Value Target. And this particular one, though, Surtur and Aya are completely out of this particular daily. You cannot use them, so you'll have to figure out ways to get around this. This can be somewhat tough when you're looking at the particular enemies today, especially the shield guard, but it's not like we don't have other options to work with. So, best of luck if you're picking this one up, and it's very straightforward. Speaking of straightforward, the final challenge we have for you today is Low Profile. This is our newest one of this particular season. And all it is simply is to not let the Imperial Artillery Targeteer detect you, or in this case, attack. You have to take it out before any of your particular operators come in range. Now, you do get the advantage of camouflage not being targeted. As a result, they are allowed to be in their range without any problems. Though this might be a bit difficult to work with, considering that there are some pretty nasty limits already. And that is going to be all for these particular challenges today. Hopefully you guys have fun with these particular challenges, and best of luck for those of you who do attempt them. Anyway, that is going to be all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys again tomorrow for another daily challenge tutorial video. Until then, catch you guys all around real soon.